Why? You knew. I did a whole countdown. You little bastard, and you waited. You sat there and you waited till the countdown was done to start doing that. You know what you've done. I want you to feel the shame of the 8 viewers that are gonna see this, and I want you to know that they're all judging you specifically.
Everyone's
I
laughing at you.
Yeah, we're
I
all
have
pointing
no
and laughing
regrets.
at you.
I have no regret.
So anyway, which one of you guys wants to do the recap of last session?
So we all fucking
No,
died.
no. In chronological order, run them through the session. Let the audience be
Oh, all
refreshed.
right. I was just gonna give them the one highlight.
No.
All right.
No.
So basically, Bilter went into a town, and all these random ass guys came around, and we all went into a cave, and most of them died. Bilter also died, but he got brought back to life, and now it's just him and this one other guy, Olahorn.
That was a terrible
That was
explanation of
truly
last
awful.
session. That was I think genuinely the most dog shit recap I think I've ever heard in my life. How about you, Olahorn? Would you like to give the
Okay.
recap in your eyes?
So, the party, we arrived at the fucking
Town.
kingdom,
Theodore
whatever
Klumps.
his name was. Yeah, Theodore Klump's kingdom, and King Klump, he
Womp?
he tasked
C-L-U-M-P.
us.
Clump.
He tasked us with going into a mine to find his brother, who was down there with the Dark Wizard. And then we went and we got ourselves killed before we even entered the mine.
Yeah. Yeah, you guys went to
Everyone
go do a little
but
job for the
Olahorn.
farmer. You guys did a little investigating around the edge. You guys eventually found the home. Instead of making a trap, you decided a full frontal assault was the correct option. So
Yes.
you all walked in, Olahorn, crawling on your hands and knees like a 30-year-old man in a McDonald's play place. Well, I think it went pretty well for the most part.
Yeah, I mean, two of us are
went-
still here.
2 of us are still
We
here.
killed
3
the
of you
bugs.
died though. You got revived. And
Bugs.
things were a
I
little
mean, I don't know what more you could
crazy.
ask for.
So let's start back up this week, gentlemen. By starting off with how we ended. My dearest Jilter Jambler Jones. I'm just gonna say it wrong every time now. Mr. Jiggly Jones, you are
Yes.
thrust back into the realm of the living, and as you start to move your arms and bend your legs, everything is incredibly sore, and also you are covered in shit.
Well, it's the first time a situation like this has occurred. Well, I mean, I've never died before, but being covered in shit, yes.
I'm just sobbing in the corner.
You are currently, Mr. Jones. You are currently laying on a table, in front of Pennyworth and Olahorn, as previously described as crying in the corner. While you're looking around, Pennyworth is just like kind of rubbing her temples.
I assume I have you to thank for me not being dead.
Yeah, consider it a payment in advance.
Yeah, I'll pay you back with, yeah, that'll just be my magic item from the guy, really. I don't need one.
I'm really hoping you guys survive the mines now, but I am not liking your odds. I'll be
Look,
really honest.
honestly, look, how about this? I will, before I enter the mines,
Yeah.
I will give you everything I've earned so far.
Question.
And if I make it back out,
how much did you guys spend, or how much did you earn letting 3 of your teammates die? Just out of
50
curiosity.
gold.
Right.
50 gold.
And like as you say that, she just like leans further into her hands, just covering her face.
we still have time to work. I mean, I'm still gonna do jobs and stuff. I'll have more money.
Right. Well, I'm glad you're better now. Oh god, I'll be back. And she just like walks into the a back room.
Okay. Well, uh, oh, uh, fucking hell, we're all dead.
I I try and stand up. I slam my head on the roof, and then and then I crouch back down and I go,
You actually can stand
uh,
up in this room. Remember, it's 20 feet tall
oh yeah, yeah,
because
yeah,
it's
my
got the
head,
second store balcony.
yeah, yeah, yeah. So I stand up and I look down at Bilter and I'm going to the bar, and then I walk out.
You, you do that. I'm gonna rest.
Okay. So are you just gonna go take a quick like relaxation nap to try and get rid of some exhaustion, Mister Bilter? He's muted himself, so I'm going to assume that's a yes. Olighorn, you there?
Yes.
Yeah,
So you walk outside of the shop, and while most of the ralliers are still doing their thing, the ones that you directly push past, like all see you come out and just kind of silently split open a path for you.
I I don't even say anything. I just walk solemnly to the bar.
Okay. And you walk into the bar, and it is not super busy. It's mid afternoon, late day, so you got a few people drinking after work, but that's about it. You go and you are you
D
gonna go up to the bar?
Out of character, didn't the priest say that if I went and saw him, he'd give me a free drink
You
last
did. That
session?
is correct. You the both the priest and the farmer offered to give you a free drink, though the farmer is not currently inside the bar.
I go up to the priest and I just sit down on a bar stool next to him and I look at him expectantly.
Yeah. As you sit down, you're pretty skinny, but you still have to kind of like one cheek on one stool, one cheek on another stool, just to kind of fit properly. And
Yeah,
he just looks up at you and he says, "Oh, didn't expect to see you so soon. How you doing?"
you know how I'm doing.
So I take it Pennyworth wasn't able to help.
She was. I I
That's
still
good.
need a drink.
Understood. Understood. What? Anything in particular? Or
Strong.
are you sure?
Yes.
I I suppose I said free drink on me then. And he goes underneath the table and he pulls out this small, what looks like a miniature chest. And he goes to his little bandolier of keys he has under his robes, and he starts flicking through them. And he grabs one key that looks almost like a triangle, and he kind of puts it into it, and then bends the key so it's like it looks like a triangle that he puts in and folds in half, and turns it. And as he does, he opens it up, and there's this small bottle about the size of your fist, of this deep mercury color, of shiny
What?
liquid.
A
Mercury is
small
silver.
bottle about the size of my fist, as in the size of Olahorn's fist,
No, no, no.
or the size of a
Human
norm.
fist. Human
Okay.
fist. Um, and it's got this very shiny mercury liquid in it with a deep blue hue to it, or deep blue swirl, I should say. And he just pours you a shot, and he puts it back in the bottle, and he puts it back in the chest, and he just
I
hands
just
you the
pick up the
shot.
shot. I pick up the shot and I just look at him and I say, and I just solemnly go, "Cheers," and
And
then I down it.
you say cheers. He pulls out his little silver flask and he cheers you. He tinks you,
Yeah.
and you
Do I?
yeah.
I I down it. I just take the
You're just gonna
shot.
take the shot. Roll me a con save, please.
Yeah.
Yep.
I knew this was coming.
That is wow.
Oh,
That's a really bad roll. A
that's
3 plus
that's a 3 plus 3, so 6.
6. Ooh. Um. Roll me another con save, just real quick.
No, I'm gonna die from alcohol poisoning as soon as the
No, no, no,
session
no.
starts.
That's a really fucked up thing I would do. It's just yeah. You actually died of alcohol poisoning to the liver. Crazy shit.
Uh, so 15.
Yeah. So 15 for the secondary roll. You don't puke,
Yeah.
which is good. It doesn't but like it hits your system, and you immediately, like, your head is throbbing. You basically just drank pure poison, like right off the bat. It is like pure. It does not taste good in the slightest. It coats your throat in almost a like a heating pad. It kind of feels like if you had a bag of warm water and you were laying it in your throat. Your throat
So I
isn't hot,
basically
but it's
just
got
downed a shot of ethanol.
pretty much. And like as you're sitting there, you can slowly feel that warmth from your throat go further down into your chest, and then it works its way into your arms, and it works your way into your other arms and both of your legs, and you're just a little warm. And you just roll me a perception check real quick.
Uh, my Dude, I have a +7 perception. I forgot
Hey,
about
good
that.
for you. You should roll it.
Yeah,
Okay.
8.
An
I
8,
rolled a
but it's a
nat
natural
1.
1.
I rolled a nat 1.
You notice nothing. Everything's fine. But you were just very, I don't want to say relaxed, but you were just comfortably warm, like hot cocoa on a cold summer's day, a cold winter's day.
This is awesome.
Yeah.
I I slam. Well, I don't slam. I place like a few gold on the table. Uh, can I get more alcohol?
Sure. Let's start you off on something a little slower then, just for your sake. And he pulls up this. I mean, like, you're in a bar. You got some pretty big tankards for most people.
Yeah.
For you, it's about an average-sized cup, but it's still an average-sized cup for you. But he fills it up with like chopped up pieces of fruit. It's got what looks like a pear in it. It has some cherries in it. It has a little bit of what looks like watermelon in it of some kind. And then he just pours a two bottles at the same time into it until it's full, and he just slides it over to you.
I grab it and I just start pounding it.
Uh,
Horn's just gonna be out drinking all
roll,
all, all
wonderful.
night.
Don't worry, I can in fact work with that. Roll, roll me another con save, please. At disadvantage, if you would.
So do I just roll 2d20s and we take the
Roll
lowest
d20.
one?
Yep, exactly that.
10.
10
Plus my con
plus
13.
3, so 13. Um, you're feeling looser. You were definitely sad. Like, you are still actively tearing up right now. You're very glassy-eyed, but you are a lot looser with your emotions right now. You're not as reserved as you would normally be. You are feeling very outwardly emotional.
uh, I I start crying a little bit. I go, all my friends are dead. They were probably gonna die when we go into this cave. But if I'm gonna die, I'm gonna get super, super drunk. Give me another one. Put more coin on the table.
Sure, he's like patting you on the hand. He pulls the drink back and roll me a perception check real quick.
Okay.
It's just. I mean, also at disadvantage, by the way, because you are now your eyes are like starting to cross a little bit while you look at things. Everything's a little blurry, but you're still kicking. Okay,
Oh shit.
so
So
a
14.
13. 13.
Yep.
13's plenty.
13.
You look over at it for a bit and you notice he didn't put any alcohol in this third drink. This is just like straight fruit juice.
I
And he puts it
I
back
look
on the table for you and he says, "This one's on the house, buddy. You've been through it."
I look at him and I go, Wait a second. This isn't alcohol."
No. It's the same thing I just made you. It was real good. You should have it.
Yeah, you're lying to me. And I start crying a little bit even more.
No. And like as you're doing that, as you're starting to cry, he's like dumping some of the alcohol from his flask into the drink. It's like, no. I promise, I would never. I would. It's no. See, here you go, buddy. It's so much alcohol. Here you go.
I I grab it and I look at him for a brief moment, sadly, and then I drink the rest of it.
Hey, are you? Oh, I'm sorry, buddy. I really didn't. Oh, jeez.
All my friends are dead,
I,
and
I,
I just made friends.
I bet. But hey, if you made them that quickly, think of how fast you'll make the next set of friends.
And then those ones will die in the mine.
And then when you make it out of the mine, you get a new
I'll
set of.
die in the mine.
No. Well, probably. I mean, no.
I slam. I drop my head on the table, the bar, and I just start crying.
Okay. He's just, oh jeez. Here, I know what to do. And he looks over at a small elvish man who looks to be in his mid 50s by human standards. And he just says, Bert, grab the music in the back. Just start playing something. We need to liven this place up a little bit. And
I've
Bert just
completely
goes.
killed the mood.
Bert just like stands up and sets down the drink he was drinking. And he walks into a small back room. He comes back a few minutes later with a lute and a set of bongos, and he hands the bongos to the man he was sitting at a table with, and they just start playing music, just gentle lute and bango bongo music. Jesus Christ! So there's just some gentle music in the background.
Yeah, I'd say Olahorn he just keeps drinking until he's fucking wasted.
Okay. You get another drink. This one is not a big fruity one like last time. This is a not a shot, but a little bit larger than a shot, a little bit smaller than a glass. And he just says, "Here, this should really help you out a bit, buddy. Take this one real slow." And he just
He
passes it
says,
over to you.
"Take this one real slow," and
Take
I
this
grab
one
it and
real slow. Yeah.
I instead of downing it, I just drink it at normal speeds.
Okay. So just like a normal sip pace.
Yeah.
Okay. Roll me just a straight con save then.
Mm. 16.
16 is really good actually. You're like starting to cry, and like as you're crying you hear the music in the background, and you just kind of like subconsciously even just start swaying back and forth. And you turn to look at the music, and you notice a couple of people have actually stood up and are now actively dancing. And there's now 3 people out on the dance floor.
I'm starting to get a little bit happier. I look around, uh, and I say, "Hey, there, there." And then I look, I kind of just look out in amazement, and then I look back at the bartender and I go, Another drink."
I, are you sure another drink right now? Are you sure you don't want to? I don't know. Maybe go enjoy the music for a little bit, then come. I mean, you've just had a few drinks back to back. I'd hate to.
One more.
One more. One more. Roll me a perception check again. Are you there? He's muted himself. I'm so scared and all alone.
I'm rolling my perception check.
Boo.
I'm gonna cry.
Cry.
Another perception, so 7.
Okay. 7.
24, because I rolled
24.
a 17 plus 7.
Jesus, why are these the things these rolls would have been real good while your friends were dying. You notice he just pours water into a shot glass. And he adds like a little bit of cherry juice so it's slightly tinged into a different color. Also, I can't hear anyone, so alright, now somebody say something.
Ooga booga.
Okay, cool. I can hear you guys now. So anyway, he puts water into a shot glass and then adds like a little bit of cherry juice for color.
That's that's water.
No. It's
No, I saw it.
real dwarvish tequila.
No, that's
I you,
just water.
I guarantee you should drink. I promise you this. I would never lie to you, especially with how
You
hard of
drink
a
it.
time you're having.
It's water.
It's no. See,
It's
look, watch.
water.
And he takes it and he goes, "Ooh, that's crazy strong. Here, watch." And then he pours an actual shot for you, and then he slides it over to you. See, watch, try it.
I drank that one.
Okay, it is. I mean, obviously another con save at this point, but I mean, the fact that you're rolling really good on these are the reason you haven't passed out yet. So good for you.
I'm trying to get Olahorn drunk enough that he will dance.
Okay, no, I get you.
18.
18. I think you're starting to get dancy style. You're like, hey, you know what? Maybe he is right. Maybe I could make new friends. Maybe you could make new friends right now, right here. All of these people are your friends. They're all so nice to you. This bartender's been taking care of you. And then everyone's so nice here all of a sudden.
I look at the bartender and I go, I just realized everyone could be my friend.
He's
I
absolutely right, buddy.
I stand up and I start trying to dance with everyone else.
Hell yeah.
The room's way too small. I'm fucking drunk as hell.
Roll me a performance check. And I'll even say roll me a performance check straight roll. Not a disadvantage. Just straight roll me. See how you're doing. This isn't a game of dexterity. This is a game of momentum. $17, not bad at all.
17.
Plus what?
Plus 2, so
Okay, so 19.
fucking 19.
So as you're dancing, you're pretty tall. So while you could technically stand up, you wouldn't have a lot of room to do so. So you decide, you know what? Fuck it. And you just sit on the floor and you start like doing breakdancing moves as you like spin around on the floor and you like lift your legs above your head slightly. You're just doing like all these crazy dance moves as like more and more people are slowly trickling into the bar as some of them see you from outside.
Yeah, I start busting it down. I am doing all the spins. I do the worm at one point.
Oh yeah, you are absolutely busting a move, and it is now a genuine club scene has emerged here as two more people have collected more instruments. As there is now a violin and a flute also being played. As the music is starting to swell, you start to feel tingly in your hands as you're dancing around. You're still pretty glassy-eyed and a little sad, but like, it might be okay.
I yell, I am Olahorn, Dance King, friend of everyone.
And as soon as you say that, everyone's like, yeah, all hail the Dance King! And like a man in like these large red and white robes stands up and he says, "A drink on all for the Dance King!" And everyone like cheers. And you guys are just absolutely dancing. Do you take part in the drink?
Yes.
Great. He buys the most expensive bottle of liquor that they have behind the thing, and he pours every single person a drink, and he hands you one. He says, "Cheers to the Drink King and to the Dancing God!"
Fancy. And then I grab it and I down it.
Disadvantage.
Oh shit! I put a 1. I fucked that up.
God, I'm gonna be honest, I might have fucked that up a bit. Oh, it's funny. Oh, beautiful. Not bad at all.
Okay, so 15.
15.
With my con.
You're starting to get a little reckless. You know what? Everyone needs to be your friend now. Why stop the party here? The world's so big. There's so many people. Just in the last couple of days, you've met more people than you've met your entire life. Imagine how many new friends you could have.
I I say, let's go outside. It will make everyone our friends. It's the whole kingdom.
Yeah, let's go! And like a couple of people run up to the bar really quickly and buy a couple of bottles of beer for the booze for the road. And like some of them are just sipping from it, others are pouring into tankards, and one of them runs up and he just hands you this big bottle of wine, and he says, "Let's go! We follow you, King!"
I I run outside and I start chugging. I start chugging the wine, and I run outside and once I get done with it, I throw it on the ground and I yell outside to the entire picket line, "Behold, I am your new dance king!"
And they say, "Huzzah! Huzzah!" And like behind you, you turn around and like some people are drinking. Everyone who isn't actively drinking is actively at some like degree trying to dance. Like some of them are just like drunken shuffles, but other people are like genuinely attempting to bust a move.
Yeah, I start trying to bust it down.
Hell yeah, roll me an advantage, baby. Let's see how loosey goosey you are with no restraints. Performance at advantage. Roll two nat ones. Two nat ones, you accidentally behead a man. That's fucking
19
really
plus
good.
3, so
22.
22.
22. You one of the little guys on the side says, "Do a backflip," and you're like, "Fuck yeah, I'll do a backflip," and you do 3 consecutive backflips, and then you just start.
I do a triple backflip.
Yeah, you do a triple backflip, and then you spin yourself like a basketball on your head. And everyone's like, "Whoa, this is crazy!" And as you're doing it, even some of the ralliers who are like very diehard in their screaming and fanaticisms are now actively walking over, and people are now actively throwing money at you.
Behold your king of dance!
Yeah, you're absolutely busting a move. You have like 4 or 5 drunken backup dancers behind you. Like, you start doing purees and shit. You do, like, a cartwheel at one point. You were just absolutely fucking going crazy. Is there anything specific you want to try and get accomplished, or are you just fucking partying through town?
I'm partying the night away. We're causing a ruckus. We're partying the night away.
So you
all up and down the kingdom.
So if I understand this correctly, you're trying to get essentially a flash mob of dancers across the entire kingdom.
Yes.
Roll me D20, and then just add persuasion, baby. Or just add general charisma, actually. Now this is where you fuck. Okay, that's not bad at all.
12.
12? 12 isn't terrible at all. Yeah, you start walking around, and within maybe an hour, you have like 70 people following you, all of which dancing, some of which, like, as you guys are busting, it's like a parade of like drunken dancers. But some people are actually standing and watching, and some people are like flicking coins towards you guys, and like some of the drunkards around you are all like scooping them up.
Yeah, we dance the night away. We dance throughout the entire kingdom.
Wonderful. Bilter, are you still there, buddy?
Yes, and I just want to make a quick roll. I rolled a 3. Bilter is up from all of this noise.
Oh, I was literally gonna say we're cutting off Olahorn right now. Bilter, after about 2-3 hours of sleep, you wake up to what sounds like loud horns being blared.
What the hell? Is there an attack on the village? Oh shit!
And you're like, holy god, oh no, wartime horns! And then as you start like running down and preparing, you just hear and like you're like hearing funkier tunes with these horns. And then you're hearing some like, what is it? Is that like a tuba? Is that lute music you're hearing?
What the hell is going on outside?
And you run outside to see it is about 9:30 at night right now. Um, like it is currently dark outside except for the lanterns that are adorning the street with their crystalline glow. But you just see a large crowd of people walking towards the town.
What the hell is that? Do I see a big ass motherfucker?
Not from where you are, no. You just see a small tail end of a group.
What the hell? What are you people doing out here? What's happening?
We're dancing for the king. We're dancing, man.
The king's dancing?
No,
Why
yeah,
didn't
we got the king of drinking and dance king. You gotta go see this man. He's crazy, dude.
I didn't know the king could dance. I mean,
Oh
with
my
his
god, he could.
non-functioning legs
He
and
was.
stuff.
He. Oh my god, you should have seen him earlier, man. He was crazy.
Man, it's weird. That dog must train that dog really well.
Oh, he had a dog, dude. I wouldn't have known. I just saw him do triple backflip. It was crazy.
What? Yo, okay, I need to go see this for
I
myself.
know, right? That's what I said, and I was like, this guy's pretty cool. Plus, they had free booze, so like,
Free booze.
I know, right? The best kind of booze. So are you just gonna integrate yourself into the party crowd?
Yeah, I'm moving forward, trying to see the Dance King. Really interested to see how a man on a dog, could do a triple backflip.
Yeah. And you walk into the town a bit and you turn a couple of corners until you eventually see the front of the Dance King's brigade, and you see the Dance King himself, Olahorn, who is currently swinging around on the top of a lamppost, drunker
Yeah,
than drunker than a
baby!
skunk.
Oh, I get it now. I get it now. I was really
Oh, hail the
concerned 'cause-
king of dance! Do I see Bitler?
You don't see a thing. You are like everything is blurry and colorful, and you are just warm and happy. And as long as your body is in constant motion, everything gonna be irie.
well, he seems to be enjoying himself. I mean, I could try to bust a move, but I don't really dance.
Will Bilter Gambler Jones bust a move sexual style? Is he goaded with the sauce? The world may never know. Somebody say something just real quick. Somebody say something now.
Hello, hello,
There we
hello,
go. For
hello,
some reason, I
hello.
couldn't hear y'all.
Okay. Yeah, I decided I'm gonna roll to dance. I got an 11 on the die. I don't know what my. Let me just take a quick gander here at my sheet.
Yeah.
Performance. 13.
Ah, a 13. You're like hitting some good moves. You know, you're doing like a little like half moonwalk. You're kind of like slide a little bit, but you're getting the moves down a bit. You're doing pretty good. You're starting to get some getting some rhythm in you.
Yo. Okay, now I understand why the whole kingdom's doing this.
And it is like as you are starting to join this pile, it is slowly amassing like a tiny army behind you as you are almost 100 people strong, all drunk, all like schmoving beyond belief.
I would like to stand up, and can we see? Can I just point at the king's house on that hill
Yeah.
and yell, "Let us take the dance king to the king!"
And like, roll me a persuasion check. Just roll at advantage though. Let's
Roll
see
at
if you can convince the mob in a direction. Because as an amorphous dance crew, you can collect people. That's easy. But getting them to all agree to do something, let's see how your leadership skills come into play. Well,
Okay, so that's 9.
9. like a solid 30 of them are like, fuck yeah, and the rest of them are like, no, we gotta go recruit more people. We just gotta keep partying until the whole city's down.
I look at them and I go, "Party in the streets! We shall take our party to the king!"
Hell yeah, Party King, we'll spread your good name.
I really hope that.
Um,
I really hope that.
Filter, do you want to
there's no
follow
laws
the
against-
mob that is now actively running amok in the streets, or do you want to follow Olahorn?
I'm gonna follow Olahorn and try to make sure he doesn't like get arrested or anything for public indecency or some shit.
I start moonwalking up the path to the king's house.
Okay, yeah. You guys start. Now, here's the thing. It's starting to get dark, and a few of you are holding torches.
No.
And are drunk.
No.
And are very loud and almost look like a mob of some kind going directly towards the king's hut. Roll me just a dex save real quick.
Olahorn is way too drunk to realize the implication of what he's doing.
Actually, you know what? Roll me a dex save at advantage. You're schmoovin'. Let's see if you can like capoeira your way out of this.
We're notoriously great at dex checks.
14. Now, surprisingly, he's been doing
14.
pretty bussin' lately. What did you
So 17.
17? Yeah, you're just like going to dance, and you just see this big guy in armor running up to you, and you're like, oh, hell yeah, he wants to dance with the party king. And he goes to tackle you, and you grab him, and you do like a puree spin into a duck, and you like dip him, and then drop him on the floor. And then continue
I'd like to
dancing
dip him,
past
kiss him, and then drop him on the floor.
Yeah, you give him like a big smooch on the cheek, and you say, that one's for the party king, baby, and then you drop him on the floor.
Alright.
You guys press forward a little bit more, and Bilter, you watch as like that was just one guy. There are now like 4 or 5 active people starting to like almost try to encircle the crew.
I go, we are taking the party to the king. All hail the king of dance.
Oh God!
He doesn't mean we're over. He does not mean that we're overthrowing the king. Just to add clarification, we are not overthrowing the king.
So, ironically enough, as soon as you say that, you hear "Take to the king," and the rest of the ralliers who didn't join you, who were just rallying still, hear "Overthrow the king," mixed with your message and partying, and they just kind of add to your energy. As about 40 people who were still back there holding signs now reconvene into your group. So you have half of your people are drunk partiers, and the other half are these angry mob that like think you're trying to overthrow the king.
Olahorn should not have gotten drunk.
Oh my
so
God.
as you guys are doing this, more guards are just tackling people. Sometimes they tackle somebody with a sign. Sometimes they tackle somebody with a like a booze bottle in their hand. But it is just a party of chaos. And Olahorn, you're like, fuck yeah, mosh pit. Let's go. We're thrashing each other now. What you gonna do, kiddo? I can't hear anyone again. Goddamn Discord. Now somebody say something.
So am I at the...
You're in the very front of everyone, and you see there are a couple of more guards that have entered the fray. In fact, you turn around, there's a lot of people behind you, all yelling and some.
Do I have a line into the king's house?
It's about another 200 foot past the prison, so you would have to pass the guards' like main outpost, and then get another 200 feet. So in other words, you have to start running now.
Okay.
You have to start running.
Yeah.
I look at the crowd of people and I say, "Advance to the king! Come on, let's party!" and then I charge.
And then you run, and they're like, "Yeah!" And like the ones with the signs are like, "To get the king!" And the ones with the booze bottles are like, "To party!" But they all just scream in one like big chant. And they are all just sprinting now. About 20 or 30 people have been like tackled and are like actively in a brawl, but the other like 40 of you are all now sprinting.
Okay.
Guys, this is a terrible idea.
You're like desperate, like Builder. You're like desperately trying to hold people back, and roll me just. You know what? Hold on. Let me just check something real quick. Does a 1d20 plus 2 does a 21 hit?
Yes.
Great. You're punched in the face for 3 points of damage. As you
I
like
enter a
try
rage.
to stop one of the like one of the sign holding ranters, and they're like, "No, we've been waiting for this. This is our time!" And he just like clocks you in the chin, and then starts running.
Okay, I enter a rage and I'm gonna grapple that guy.
Okay, yeah, sure. Go ahead. Roll a grapple check.
He's entering active combat with a mob. Have
Yeah,
you learned nothing?
it's roll at advantage.
Yep, and he
And
has
he'll
beat
roll
me.
at disadvantage because he's not even paying attention to you. That is
Oh,
a
good thing I have that
natural
advantage.
one.
No, I have advantage.
Right.
You said
Roll,
that.
yep, roll your advantage, and it's going to be another nat 1. Wow, he rolled 2 18s, by the way, so fuck you.
12 plus 4 plus rage. We match.
18, 18?
Oh wait, no, I have my athletics. So
He technically has a 20, because he has a plus 2.
I also, because of my athletics, I also have a +2. So
Oh,
yeah,
great.
we're match.
Okay, so you're both at 20. Wait, you have a plus 8 for grapples?
So
Damn.
I have rage. I have.
What is... Wait, rage just gives
plus-
you advantage. I don't think it gives you a bonus for grapples, does it?
Wait, yeah, that's right. It just gives me advantage. So I have +4. Okay, he beats me by 2.
So he beats you by 2? You go to, like, sweep his leg... Like, you go to, like, tackle the back of the knee, and as you do, you grab one of his knee, and he just grabs you by the scruff of your neck and just throws you away.
Does he throw him in my direction?
Yes, you know what, Olahorn, sure. As you guys are partying...
So does he...
Yeah, you're, like, dancing, and you're like, this is such a great idea. If only my other buddy was here. And then all of a sudden, you look down in front of you, and like, he just kind of, like, falls out of a moving car, thud, 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 thuds in front of you. And you look, and you're like,
I just
holy
look
shit,
at him,
it's
and
Belter.
I go, Bitler! And then I grab him, and I throw him on my over my shoulder, and I keep charging.
You Donkey Kong hold him on your shoulder.
Yeah!
Sure. Roll
Yeah.
me another dex save, by the way, as a man in half-plate armor is now, like, running straight at Olahorn. It's another attempt at a tackle.
Do I get advantage during this one?
Yep, you know it, baby. You've got your drunken capoeira dancing. Let's go. This is not what I was expecting, but here we are.
Okay, so 16
Yeah.
plus 3,
Yeah.
19.
19. This guy, you like, he runs straight at you. You pick him up, Dirty Dancing style, and then you spin in a circle over and over again, and you toss him into the crowd.
All while holding Bitler over my shoulder.
Yeah, Bitler's on your shoulder, and you're basically holding him. Here, hold on. He's on your shoulder, and you're making like a pocket above yourself where you're holding the guy. You spin him Dirty Dancing style, throw him into the crowd, and it knocks over like 4 people. And you're like, party
Olahorn is a
on!
man on a mission. He's going to bring the party to the king.
This is what it's like to party with Steve-O.
Yeah.
Bilter is just so mad.
So you're running and you're about to reach the main gates of the hill. So like I said when you guys first ran up, it's a small fence around this hill. So you're gonna have to get through the fence and through the 2 guard at the front door, or at the front, gate.
How big is the fence?
It is 10 foot tall, but it's not super sturdy. It's not like it's kind of like a chain link fence basically.
It's 10 foot tall.
Yes.
So you're saying it's 1 foot taller than me?
Correct. No.
How
1
easily
foot
could I?
than you.
It's 1 foot shorter than me. So
Yes.
how easily could I jump this fence?
Jump
Don't
it?
say
I don't know,
I'm
but
on
you
your
could probably
shoulder.
very easily climb over it.
Yeah,
I'm
that's what
on
I'll
your
try
shoulder.
to. I'll climb.
Okay, I'll say at 13 you can climb over.
So do I? So
Yeah, just roll athletics.
Okay.
Athletics or acrobatics, whichever one you want.
Uh, Let me check which is higher before I do the roll.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll do acrobatics.
Bilter, just roll me once just to see if you can hold on.
Okay,
Beautiful.
I rolled an 18 on the die.
14.
14, 18? Yeah, you guys both make it over. Um, you basically, Olahorn, you basically grab Bilter and you have him hold on to the top of the fence, and then you pull yourself up using him.
My bones! Ow! You're heavy!
I
Um,
I keep charging towards
multiple
the
people
king's
are now
house.
like most of the people are behind you. You turn around and there's still like a solid 20 people still following you who have not been
Over the
tackled or
fence.
and put in chains. And there are now 20 people. Roll me a d20.
Just
Just
a
one
flat
d20.
D20.
Yep, just one d20. Out of these last 20 people, how many of them are on your side? How many of them have the signs?
14.
14. Only 6 people look like they're not part of your original crew. This looks like you're devoted drunkards, except for 6 people.
I yell, "Men, let us party!" And I run towards.
Part and
I
they're like
charge the door.
it's like DayZ as they're like starting to like build themselves over the wall, chucking themselves over the fence. One of the sign holding like rioters gets stabbed as he tries to stab one of the main guards at the fence.
So half of the people here are fucking fighting to the death, and the other half are just busting a move.
Well, no, only 6 people are actively fighting to the death. Everyone else is trying to follow you over the fence. Everyone who wasn't on your crew is actively fighting off the rest of the guards.
Okay.
So
yeah.
you've
I'm charging the
unironically
front
built
gate.
yourself this perfect like bodyguard system of people who you can like disposably get rid of.
The party king is gonna take over the kingdom.
Yeah. So yeah, one of the guys is getting stabbed. You watch as one of the guys behind you, not you, Bilter. You watch as one of the guys behind you gets stabbed and is like bleeding out on the front.
Oh my god! Why?
Don't worry, Biddler. We'll be partying with the king soon enough.
Yeah.
No!
Yeah, you run right up. All 14 of you, of 16 total, counting Olahorn and Bitler, all 16 of you make it to the front. You make it to the front door. What are you gonna do?
I would like to. I'd like to. The door's locked, obviously, right?
You go for the open the door.
Yes.
It is not locked.
I open the door and I charge through, and
Wonderful.
I yell, "King, let us dance!"
Okay, hold on. How was it? R2d20. Does a 25 hit?
Yes.
Wonderful. Let's just roll. R2d12. 16 points of damage as Bitler. You notice as the door opens, you watch as Theodore literally pushes himself off the ground, grabs or is holding a sword in one of his hands, pushes himself up off the dog into the air, bounces off of a table, and swings a sword directly into Olahorn.
My god!
As you have been, Olahorn, you were like everything is starting to sober up all of a sudden. You were like, what the fuck? We were just partying. What the hell is happening? All of a sudden, you look down. How much HP do you have?
11.
Wonderful. You are unconscious. As you look down at your stomach split open, you fall forward and face plant onto the ground.
Wait, can before
Oh
I
my
fall,
god!
can I go? I just wanted to dance.
Well, you still got what you said as you opened the door. You still got the party king is here, and then slist, and then just wanted to dance, plop over.
Oh god.
We'll deal with that in a minute. Bilter, what you doing? You're right next to him. The king is now looking intently at you guys, holding a sword as he's like trying to balance himself on his own butt. He's like trying to sit on the floor, balancing himself while holding a sword.
Luther is ugly, crying, "We're so sorry!"
What is happening?
Dance! I don't know, man! Some guy punched me and they killed one of them! Oh my god!
And you look around, you're the only one who's crying. Everyone else is still partying around you. Like, the 14 people there are still actively dancing, except for one of them was like, ooh, that looks like that hurts.
He's fucking dying!
Why are you trying to take over the kingdom?
We are armed!
What is this then, a coup?
No! Dance! It's just dance!
And what of them? And he points, like, behind you at, like, the people who are actively fighting the guards on the front porch.
They joined us without knowing what we were doing. They thought we were doing a coup, but we're not. We're just dancing.
How do I know I can trust you then? Roll persuasion check. let's just see how well your sniveling, crying for your own fucking life will work.
This is okay. This is not how I expected session 2 to turn out.
No, I have bonuses.
No way.
9 plus.
Let's get my. Let me take a.
I'm gonna roll on a completely different server. That way you have no way of knowing what I rolled.
I got an
God.
11. I have an 11.
Okay. A 17.
And I'm using persuasion.
Persuasion.
So
You're not
if
lying.
he beats me, he'll know that I'm not lying.
He knows you're not lying. But does he believe that they didn't follow you here? Or that you weren't part of them? I don't know. He's just like, look, we'll let the guards settle everything out in the morning. And, by the way, Olahorn, roll me a death save.
Does he just leave Olahorn to die?
You were just like, he's kind of like leaned up against you, kind of propping himself on you while holding a sword. Five.
5.
Wonderful.
Now is when the bad rolls
It's a
start
death
coming.
save. And so he's looking at you. He's still actively holding the sword. He has not set it down. He's still staring at you, Bitler. And he says, so what of this new king business, then?
I don't fucking know. We're fucking drunk as hell, man. He said stuff about a fucking dance king and drunk king or something.
Interesting. Hey, alright, and what about these assholes?
Did you just remember that he had a silly voice?
Shut up.
He said this before.
I did very specifically warn you guys that I'm going to forget about voices half the time.
Look, these guys are just drunk as hell and wanting to dance, alright? I don't know!
Alright. Then disperse!
Can't make them disperse. They're fucking drunk as hell. They were following Olahorn.
And he looks at the drunkards behind you and he says, hey! Sober up and listen! And a couple of them turn, but not all of them do, and he grabs a what looks like a small paperweight from the table next to him. He kind of moves himself over. He grabs a paperweight and he throws it into one of the ones who isn't paying attention's head, and they just get knocked out immediately. The others all are now turning to look at him. Get the hell off my property, and in the morning, if you aren't arrested, you'll be fixing the damages you've made. And as soon as he says that, roll me a perception check at advantage, Bitler.
Alright.
Yeah. Yeah, that's plenty high enough. As soon as he says damages, you hear a large explosion from within the town.
What the fuck?
As it looks like somebody has set off almost hundreds of pounds worth of fireworks, as they are all now launching in separate directions. A huge plume of smoke rising in a column over the town.
If Olahorn goes out, he goes out the Dance King.
Yeah, Mr. Dance King, roll me another death save, why don't you?
No one's helping me. I love.
Yeah, no, you're just laying on top of your dead body right now.
I would try to help you, but I'm just gonna kill you if I try to help you.
Another
6.
fail. Beautiful. And he says,
Get a healer, please.
and he just kind of looks over at you, Bilter, and he says, I'm going to assume that's unrelated.
The explosion? I don't fucking know. Another group went off that way.
How many of you are there? And he like slowly he grabs he opens the door to the side behind the door, and he like hold on, and he like drags the sword over top of Olahorn's face, and he grabs a small cart and he comes back and he's like sitting in this little tiny box with wheels on it, and he's like, go lay down, buddy, and you watch as the big basset hound just goes and or I'm sorry, the beagle goes and just walks back off into the room, and he slides out on this little skateboard almost like a gondola with his sword. Somebody say something real quick. There we go. Okay.
Hello.
Yep.
Hello.
So he's basically like dragging himself along by stabbing his sword into the floor and pulling himself.
All right. Look. We were a smaller group. There was a smaller group of us, and then there was another drunken horde that went into town further.
And like there's like you look over now at where the explosion was. A building is actively on fire.
Oh my god. Fucking hell.
And yeah, like most of the guards have taken care of anyone who was just drinking has scattered. So mostly only people who were actively trying to overthrow the king have been arrested. But you do see a couple of drunk people out on the front porch who have also been arrested. Those 2 guards at the front that had to take on the 6 people were able to clutch up and take that 2v6.
Let's go.
But there is actively 3 of them are dead.
That's unfortunate for them. They should have just been better.
Yeah. Yeah. He's like skateboarding out. He's taking assess of everything. He says, look, if you're really with us, then take one of the guards of the front gate and go deal with the crowd inside. I'll go deal with this thing. And he points to bleeding out Olahorn.
Okay, I'll do that.
Okay. And okay. Olahorn?
Yes.
I beg of you, roll above a 10. Because if you die right now, I don't know what to tell you. But if you can survive one more thing, you'll be fine. You just need to not die. Roll me a d20 for your death save. I'm terrified. I'm begging you, just gotta roll above a 10.
He's dead.
15,
Yes,
baby.
well.
You're good. You're
Yeah,
golden.
let's go.
You're
Let's
golden.
go.
The one time a death saving throw saves him.
I know, right? So you feel, Olahorn, you feel this deep burning sensation in your stomach, more so than the alcohol previously provided. But you feel slightly better as you are starting to be forcefully fed a potion from Theodore. As you heal a minute 1d4 plus 1. You heal 2 points, but you are alive.
Okay.
Yep, he pours a small potion down your throat, and he just slaps you.
I wake up and I just immediately start screaming in pain.
And it was a very sharp pain at first, but you look down and it is no longer as bad, but you are very heavily scarred up. It's not like your wound has closed, but it is scabbed over, at least, with this potion.
I go, ow! Ow! Ow!
Now, and he points to you, Bitler, and he says, you say nothing. You! What is your business here?
I just wanted to dance.
Ah. Or at least you were both telling the truth. Appreciated. So what the hell was the idea here, eh?
We wanted to dance
I just realized I'm
with the king.
I don't know why I'm doing like a mobster voice. What you doing here, you see? Yeah.
And
Yeah.
Yeah.
You see? Yeah.
Hmm.
Anyway, why are you doing this? What's up with this?
We just wanted to dance with the king.
He has fully set down his sword, by the way, and everyone else who was behind you has run away, except for the one guy that got knocked out. So what is this? Some drunken publicity? What are you doing? You just
No.
wanted to dance?
Yes.
And you thought the best way to deal with that was to get a large mob to run directly at the king's house while screaming and holding
I
torches.
was drunk.
And you are still kind of drunk. Like, you were just like really sad now. You're like, why are you berating me? This wasn't the point. I'm sorry.
Stop being mean to me.
Yeah.
All my friends are dead.
I got news about that. That reminds me, I was gonna send you a letter in the morning, but we got an extra member to add to your crew tomorrow. He should be in the inn now, assuming he didn't get swept up in this storm.
I'm just crying at this point while he's talking.
Yeah, you're just fucking sobbing. He yeah, you are just sobbing, holding blood all over yourself. He slowly slides himself out, and he puts his sword away. Back up on top of
Bilter is just.
back on the table.
Bilter is just. Oh, sorry.
No, you're good. What's up?
Bilter is just so tired. That was like the hardest rage he's ever raged.
I just realized just now that all of our friends died maybe like 4 hours ago.
Yep.
And I'm immediately the dance king.
Yep.
That's as
Yep.
angry as he's ever been, and he's so tired. He's just so exhausted, dripping sweat.
And he says, anyway, I'm gonna go on your good faith and assume that you're telling the truth. But you guys need to deal with whatever the hell is happening in town. If
I
you
just look
started
at
it-
him like tears streaming down in my eyes, and I go, "Just ask the priest."
I'll talk to him later. In the meantime, you two go back into town. And you know what? He starts to hit the guy who was unconscious in the head until he wakes up. He says, all three of you, go into town and stop whatever mob you created.
Well, technically, I didn't do anything.
I look
It was all
down, I'm
Lord.
sniffling, and I, yes, sir.
If you go to the inn, you might be able to find the other bounty hunter who was coming to help.
Horn, how about? Well, actually, no. They'll listen to you because you're the dance king. I'll go get the other guy.
Yeah, okay. We leave, I guess.
Okay. So you walk out holding your bloodied body. Your head is throbbing, like you are in copious amounts of pain, as alcohol and adrenaline are pumping.
Yeah, I'm
through
hungover as
simultaneously.
fuck.
Yeah, you basically just instantly got yourself hungover.
Over as fuck. I heard you. I heard you say that.
What?
I step out onto the
He
lawn.
said
and I look at,
hungover.
Hungover.
Horn didn't say hungover. He said hungover.
okay, shut up.
Everyone
I look
point and
out
make
on
fun
the
of him.
crowd.
Everyone make fun of him.
I walk out. I look out onto the crowd, and I go, "My loyal subject of dance."
No one's there.
Everyone's
Everyone's been arrested already. You turn around.
Everyone's gone?
The entire crowd is either dissipated or is being currently arrested.
And
No one of the group of 40 people who followed you over here is still near you. But there is still
Okay,
like
I
a large portion of people who are actively running amok through the town.
can I walk down to the town square and
Yeah.
just stand on something just to be elevated to where everyone can
When
see
you say
me?
the town square,
then-
do you mean by the fountain or like inside the town part?
I mean, like, I was thinking like near the fountain, but where's the most congregation of people?
Currently they're all in front of the prison being escorted in. But there's a large group that have entered the town portion, like where the people live and where
Okay.
all the buildings
And
are.
I go to the town portion.
Yeah. Okay. So
And-
you
and
run
I-
in, and you
Can I yell out,
You can, but like I said, this is like New York. It is a large road. This is not like a one little area. You basically released termites into a forest.
I want to try and gather as many people's attention as I can by yelling,
Sure.
"My subjects of dance!" I yell this, trying to keep my composure while in immense pain. I go, "Our mission is complete. I have danced with the king."
Roll me persuasion at advantage. Or you know what, just roll me a straight roll just to see how many people you can muster because a lot of them aren't there. There's like maybe you're basically yelling to like 6 people and hoping that a game of telephone will save you.
9.
9 plus.
Plus, wait, is this the straight roll or is this
No, this is adding persuasion.
Oh, okay. So that's 3.
3, so
12.
You get about 5 people who are like, "All hail the king of dance, he returns a prophet!"
I go, yes, I am the Messiah of dance. And as your Messiah, I say, we are done for the night.
And we shall party into the day! And they like start hyping themselves up.
No, listen. We shall party at a different location tomorrow.
We party until tomorrow! Yeah!
Let's take this party outside of the city.
Take it outside the city! Yeah! Wait, what?
We have other places to dance through, man.
You're right!
You're thinking too narrow!
You're right!
Everyone, leave the city! Dance in the world!
Party around the world! As like all 6 of the people there, as this conversation has happened, like another 4 or 5 people have joined. So there's now about 10 of them as they scatter off further into the town.
No, that's not what I meant!
Screaming that they need to party across the world.
No.
And you notice about 4 or 5 blocks over is a large column of smoke, presumably from the previous explosion.
Oh no. Oh jeez. And I just start walking towards it, kind of sad.
Yeah. You walk over and it takes you about 10 minutes of as you guys are going, by the way, you do notice a couple more partiers who are drinking who run up to you. Some try to offer you drinks. Do you partake?
Oh Lord, please.
I grab one bottle.
Roll me a d4.
1d4?
Yes, 4 drinks are offered to you. I just want to see which one you would take.
Oh shit, hold on. God damn it, hold on. I keep fucking this up because I'm retarded.
Have you ever considered not being retarded?
3.
3. Alright. Roll me a d20.
Oh, I love that he's become a full-blown alcoholic after one night of partying.
That was pretty quick.
14 plus con?
No.
Okay.
This isn't a con roll.
So 14.
14, you say, huh?
Yeah.
Okay. Whatever you drank is really bitter. Really bitter, but almost bittersweet. Like, it's almost like your tongue is reacting in the way you would if you were eating something bitter, but your mind is reacting as if it was beautifully sweet. And
oh my god, did I just get...
So anyway, you look around, oh, thank God this happened. You look at the buildings, and all of a sudden, the wood planks start falling off of buildings, and they start being replaced with fabrics of bright orange and yellow and blue and green, and lanterns everywhere floating throughout the sky. The big plume of smoke is disappearing as it is slowly being replaced with, what is that? A giant, what is that? And you look, and it looks like a giant Burning Man's type statue of like yourself, and you're made of wood, but you're on fire and you're smoking, and you look around and everything's starting to turn into carnival tents.
Can I? Oh my god! Can I look at the stars?
Yeah, and you look up at the stars and they slowly bulge forward, and they pop off almost like balloons as you watch the stars start to swirl and spin above you.
Oh my god! I'm at a carnival.
And
I always wanted to go to a carnival.
Bilter, you watch as he like is offered a drink. He's like, "Yeah, fine." And as soon as
Oh
you
no,
do,
I left to get
oh,
the
you're
other
right.
guy.
You left to go get the. Oh, sorry, sorry. Wait, what did you go do? You went to go get who? The other guy?
Yeah.
Okay. You run into the inn. Olahorn, you were. I thought you had a trip buddy. You do not.
I do not.
No.
I am alone in the streets
I
of the
was-
You are
kingdom.
cooked. You are
Olahorn, roll me
cooked.
another d20 real quick. I just want to see. Let's just see how hallucinations do you. Let's see what you trip.
I was
balls
trying to
do.
look at the stars because of my backstory shit, and then they just
And
turned
they're
into
they're talking to you. They're turning into balloons and shit. But what does it mean?
two.
Wonderful, Olahorn. You black
They're
out.
telling
We'll
you to
talk
kill
you
yourself.
later.
They're telling.
I just fall down,
Oh,
passed out
Olahorn,
on
you,
the
you
streets.
black out. You're not having fun. Bitler, you walk into the shop, and you see as Pennyworth is currently closing up shop. She's like locking off certain sections with rope. She's putting things away. She's actively closing up shop for the night.
Help. Help. I need a guy. There's a guy here.
There's many. What are you talking about? What do you want? What happened?
Olahorn, drunk,
And
dance,
I mean, I
Dance
guess he's a
King.
little tall, but he is pretty skinny. Can you not-
explosion,
Oh,
raid,
What?
overthrowing government,
Sorry,
death.
what?
Need new guy. King said new guy was here. Give new guy, please.
New guy. Oh, you're talking about the guy upstairs.
Yes.
Yeah. Another Yeah, he's staying in. I hope you don't mind. He's staying in one of your rooms, just as the
That,
free provide.
that's
Well, I guess
fine.
Wait, hold on. Wait, didn't the person who took the free room die?
Yeah,
Oh,
they're
well,
all
good news
dead.
then. He's in none of your rooms. Anyway, he's upstairs in I believe room 4 or 1. I can't remember. Sorry, what did you say about overthrowing the government? Have you been listening to
Olahorn.
the ralliers out front again?
No. Olahorn did drunk, started dancing. Huge mob. Ran over to the king to dance with the king. Then the mob ran in with the drunken crowd. And so it was a mix of people wanting to overthrow the government and people who just wanted to dance. And they killed the people who were fighting the guards because they were fighting the guards. So those guys are
Right.
dead.
As would make sense. So, if I'm understanding this correctly, the big guy got drunk
Yeah.
and started a
Yeah.
dancing party, and somehow the ralliers saw this as another opportunity to overthrow the king randomly.
Yes.
Okay. Sure. Okay. Wait, hold on. Did you say there was an explosion earlier too? What the fuck are you talking about?
Did you not hear the massive explosion?
I have this entire place soundproofed.
Wow, that is impressive.
Not
But,
really. It's
yeah,
Wait, hold on.
common business.
Hold on. Quick question.
Yeah.
If they have the whole place soundproof, then how did Bitler wake up?
Because he was in the inn. The store is soundproof. The inn is not.
Oh. Right.
She means
Yeah, but, like-
this place is so out of character. The building is highly secured beyond what you just see. And one of the effects of such thing is you can't hear anything outside or inside. So, like, if you guys stand in the doorway and one of you stands on one side of the door and the other stands on the other side, you can't hear each other. Also, I can't hear anyone. See, it's kind of like that, how my Discord works. Oh, awaiting endpoint, you say? Well, let me join the call. There we go. So, kind of like that. Did you guys hear anything I said?
No. Well, I mean, we can hear you when you speak.
Okay.
Did you say anything in between when you joined and left and then joined and re-left?
What was the last thing I said to you people?
You
were
told us
saying...
how if we stand on each side of the door.
Okay, that was the last important thing I said. Yeah. Basically, the inside of the shop is you can only hear the things that are going on inside of the shop for business reasons.
Yeah. But, yeah, they, I don't know, probably the rioters, but I don't know, maybe one of the drunk guys had a barrel of ale and threw it at a building or something. There's a fire. I sent Olahorn out there to corral all of them because he's the dance king, so they're gonna listen to the dance
As
king,
you're
I
talking,
think.
she runs up the ladder, towards the magical items. You fucking... God, Jesus, you just showed up, people! It's been a day!
I did nothing. This was all Olahorn.
Not this, not this. And she's like digging through stuff and opening cabinets. She says, not this, not this, not this, this. No. There we go. And she pulls out a small, hold on. There we go. She pulls out a small, what looks like a wine skin, with beautiful silver, design going around the whole of the sack, and a golden top.
What's this for?
This is gonna help with a fire, hopefully.
Oh, all right.
And you look, and as she comes down, the sack is almost see-through like glass, but it feels like a bladder. And she says, "Come on, take me out. Let's go. Come on." Oh wait, no, you wanted the guy, right? The guy upstairs.
Yeah.
You go get him in room 4. I'll go deal with the fire. And she like
Okay,
comes down the ladder and she
that.
runs out with holding the satchel thing.
So yeah, I go up as fast as I possibly can.
Okay.
Which is not very fast.
Which room do you go to? 1 or 4?
They said 4, so...
So you run over to 4, you open it. Mr. Isaiah. You hear a large banging at your door as you hear somebody slowly try to jiggle the handle.
Hello?
Huh?
Not room service. Not room service. Guy, you help King, correct? Yes?
Who are you?
Builder, I help King too. We go in mine later, in week or 2.
Okay. Give me a second. Let me get dressed. And I get dressed.
Okay.
I open the door to him.
There's just a tiny guy.
Lovely.
All right.
A tiny, kind of pathetic looking guy right now.
Very very sweaty and partially covered in blood.
Hello. Hi. There was... you were in part... You probably heard... Well, actually, you were sleeping, weren't you? There was a big explosion.
At a certain point, you did hear a large explosion, but you just kind of ignored it.
Yeah, it's everyday life for me.
There's a big explosion, and a friend of mine caused a bunch of people go fucking batshit drunk, and also all the rioters joined them. And then there was a big explosion, which is probably due to them. So I need help corralling all of these people back into shape.
You
Could
just
you help?
got up again. You understand maybe half the shit he's spewing at you right now.
Lead the way, I guess.
Okay, follow.
Okay. You both go downstairs and go outside of the building. As you notice that uh, you notice as Pennyworth is running in, she has like almost like a fireman's hose. She has the sack placed against her hip, and she's
I'll be right
spraying
back.
water into the town.
Alright, good. You, great job. Fucking hell. I fucking. Okay, follow me. We gotta find Horn and find out if he did well. If he didn't, then we're gonna have to do it ourselves.
So what are y'all doing?
I go into town looking for Horn first to see if he completed his task.
Sure. Roll me a d20, and just add your perception, I suppose. Yeah, add your perception. Oh, that's not bad at all.
Yeah.
It doesn't take you very long at all. In fact, it takes you about 5 minutes to find him. As Allahorn has gone right back into his partying ways, as he is now butt-ass naked, juggling what looks like 3 potions in the air.
What?
As there are now about 30 people around him, all partying even harder than before. As they say,
I
party
am the
around the
god
world.
of the party.
You've evolved from the party king to the party god.
Hey, guy, I don't know your name yet. Could you help me with these people? Just act intimidating. And I walk up and I scream at the top of my lungs, "Listen up, you fucking pansies! I'll fucking kill each and every one of you! You don't go back inside your fucking houses right fucking now!"
I look at him and I go,
Roll
"You
intimidation.
dare speak to the party god?"
I was gonna say roll intimidation at disadvantage.
I asked the other guy for help. Are you gonna give me a help?
Is he helping in any way, shape, or form?
Are you gonna help me?
It seems not. Go fuck yourself, Bilter. Roll the 1d20.
Where's this guy?
Roll at disadvantage, little shit.
This guy, I swear to God.
He's just leaving you for dead already.
Oh, well, that starting out
They just
is
they're just pointing and
wait,
laughing
no,
at you.
my first one is a 9.
Oh.
My first one is a 9.
Oh.
Let's see if I get lower.
Can we get much lower? No, it's the exact same number.
That's same.
Beautiful.
I got a 9.
Yeah, a 9. Not doing hot and sexy, baby.
Okay, well, you guys didn't listen. I go up and I'm gonna punch one in the face.
Yeah, a man or a woman?
Oh.
Who are you punching in the face? A man
Can
or
you
a
reach
woman?
their face?
He'd have to jump, but he
Olahorn.
would. Well, you're gonna punch Olahorn in the face?
Yeah, Olahorn.
I have 1 HP, dude.
No, you have 2 HP because you potion.
Yeah. Plus, I'm doing unarmed damage, and it's non-lethal, so if I get you knocked down, you're just unconscious, not bleeding out.
Well, roll the hit.
Does 18 plus
Yep.
3?
That hits.
Actually 4.
Okay, so a 24 or 22 hits.
And
roll-
unarmed is just your strength modifier, which is a 4, so I deal 4 damage.
Okay. Olahorn. Thud. All hail the party
Back to
king.
the death saving
as
throws.
this little
Wait,
guy.
wait, no, he did non-lethal damage.
He did non-lethal. You
Yeah, I
just get
did
knocked
non-lethal.
unconscious. However, Mr. Bilter, you just attacked the party king in front of his party army.
The party god.
Yeah, you,
I
you
did,
attacked,
and
you're
I'm
right,
raging.
You attacked a party god in front of his party army. As 8
I'm
people
raging.
are actively going to start beating the shit out of you.
All
That
right.
is a 17
Another
plus
TPK,
1, so an
boys.
18, and then a natural 20, and then another natural 20, and then an 18. So 4 of those hit, and 2 of them are nat 20s. Holy shit!
All of the
80
all of
20
this damage
perfectly
is-
rolled 100. That's crazy.
Yeah, all of this damage is halved as I'm in my rage.
Did you rage before you attacked him?
I said
He
so.
just said he raged.
Did he?
Yeah.
Okay.
I
good.
just said I
Just
raged.
checking.
I attacked you, and then right after I did that, I raged because I saw everyone coming at me.
2d20. Okay, hold on. Oh, that's
If
why.
we get another TPK, it will be the funniest thing ever.
Okay, so so these are the non-crits first. As you take 6 points of damage as you are stabbed twice.
It's
To
halved.
3.
Halved, correct. I know it's halved, you fuck knuckles. I'm just telling you how much you got in the first. Kill yourselves. So so you get stabbed twice by the non-crits. However, the other ones are going to not hit you with a dagger, but they are going to actively attack you with a bottle. So this is going to be 4d4 plus 2 plus, sorry, for both of them. So for both of the crits, you're going to take 16 half, so 8. You there? I can't hear anybody. Somebody say words. There we go. Now I can hear you guys. So 16 halved.
I'm at 4 HP.
Wonderful. Yeah, people are now like roll a grapple, a contested grapple, as everyone who isn't actively beating the shit out of you is trying to hold you down now.
Okay, that's gonna be my advantage because I'm raging.
Yep.
Hold
You
on.
just have to beat a 19.
How did you roll a 0?
It's because I put the plus in there. It's because I added the bonus.
16 plus 4, dirty 20.
Dirty 20.
Yeah.
You just barely are able to squeeze out. As people are like actively trying to envelop you. And they're like, how dare you take out the party god? He did nothing but want joy in this world.
Do I slip out of all of them? And are they like in a mosh pit now?
It's not like you're able to like slide out from underneath their legs. You're just not being held. You're still surrounded currently.
All right, I'm gonna disengage and
as
run.
An action and run.
Yeah, run.
If I remember correctly about a certain factoid about gnomes, what's your movement speed?
I'm slow, but if this other guy wasn't fucking brain dead, he could help me.
Well, is he still there?
Fuck, apparently not.
Apparently not.
He fully left.
He saw the minutest amount of danger and just kind of is letting you get the shit kicked out of you.
He sees the naked party god and he books it the other way.
He's just kind of standing there, off to the side, watching this unfold. He's not helping. Olahorn, you're unconscious now. Sure, you're now surrounded, but you're gonna try and run away. Roll me a d20.
What am I rolling?
Just a straight d20. I want to see how many of them follow you. 10. Half of them are going to chase after you. The other half are going to start tending to Olahorn. You now have a few drunken fellows chasing after you.
Yay. It's only 4.
The issue is that they all catch up to you immediately.
Yes, they do.
So
they do.
Let's see, buddy. 4d20. 17, I assume, hits.
Yes,
Only
and
one hit. 1d4, yippee, 3 damage.
Halved.
Wonderful, 1 damage as you are hit in the head with a bottle. Or I guess hit in you hit in the head with a bottle. You just tank it though. You just lean into it.
Still at 3.
Yep, you're
3
still
HP.
Yep.
So I'm gonna.
I'm
gonna dash. I'm gonna dash, run away. Actually.
Great.
Hold on. Quick question.
Yeah.
Where are we in the city?
In the town. You're just in the middle of the road.
Oh yeah, but like what section of the town?
What, you want me to give you like fucking battleship coordinates? You're in D12. I don't know what you want
I
from
just
me.
wanted to know the fucking area
You
we're
guys
in.
are a few
like
hundred feet away from the main area. So you guys are in a bit.
Alright.
You're not like super deep in. Like it's about maybe 2-3 miles in one direction. You guys are maybe like half a mile in.
Okay.
But yeah, I'm just gonna tank the hits.
Okay. As you do, Olahorn. Beautiful. Hold on. Let me pull something up real quick.
Uh-oh.
Potion. 5e. So, shit. 5e. So
The king sent us out to deal with our own problem, and we just made everything
roll
worse.
me a d20, baby. What's the? Yeah, wait, hold on. Roll me a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Roll me a d4.
Okay.
Yeah.
Why did you count to 5 and then say a D4? How dare you?
Because there was nothing on 5. Oh,
4.
4, you say. Okay, great. Pick a number between 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9.
7.
If you roll it, ooh, 7.
Oh no!
no.
Oh no!
Okay. Isaiah, if you're here, your character notices this, and I guess you can listen to this later on in the video since you're not here right now, jerking off or whatever the fuck you're doing. You watch as one of the drunkards grabs one of the bottles that Olahorn was juggling earlier. It looks like a potion of some kind. A grayish bead of energy is inside this bottle, almost glowing, as it slowly falls down Olahorn's throat. Olahorn, you're brought back, and as you do, it's almost like both eyes are showing you different things. One eye is showing you a future, and the other eye is showing you what's happening now. And you look out of your left eye, you can see everything that's happening, people surrounding you, coddling you. And you look out of your right eye, and you see gulfs being flames, and you see people fighting in the streets and crazy shit happening. Also, I can't hear. Oh, there we go. I can't hear you. Okay. What you doing? Never mind, I can't hear you. It was broken. Now say something.
I stand up slowly.
Yeah, and as you do,
and
your head is no longer throbbing in pain. You're no longer hallucinating. You're still a little swifty, a little drunk, but like you can see 2 different timelines at once.
This isn't. Olahorn immediately assumes he's looking into the future at what will happen if he doesn't stop the partying.
Okay.
And I stand up, and just to get these guys to listen to me, I look and I say,
yeah,
the party god has seen the future.
Sure. Yeah, you start. Are you gonna do like a little speech? Or is that just what you're saying?
No, I'm going to do a little speech. I look at them and I say, I have seen the prophecy of what shall happen if you all keep partying in this area. It's not. We must take the partying out of the kingdom.
Out of the kingdom.
The partying can keep going, but outside of the kingdom.
Got it. Understood. Party outside the kingdom! To the forest to the west! And
yes!
Wait.
And people are slowly
Where's
like congregating back into the middle of the roads. And as you do, some people scatter off to go collect other people, but a large portion of people are now actively moving their way out of the city.
I say, go, my men. The god has business to attend to, but I will be with you
and
eventually.
As this is happening, you look through your right eye and you notice as like the flames have stopped, but you see beautiful party lights everywhere now. You see beautiful booze and people partying, but in a more relaxed setting outside the kingdom. Like you look through your right eye and you're not seeing the town around you. You're literally seeing outside the kingdom in the middle of a forest where people are partying.
I say the party king will be with you eventually. The party god will be with you eventually. Go party outside.
All hail the party god! And they all disperse.
I look down into my hands and I just I just let out like a soft sigh.
So, by the way, the potion you drank is called the Potion of Possibility. And that is a real potion from Explorer's Guide to Wildermount.
Oh my god.
That was crazy shit.
I have been rolling the perfect things to get the party going.
A party has
and
stayed
I've been
alive.
rolling nothing but garbage.
Yeah. Ain't that crazy?
Ain't that crazy?
Yeah, so, Builder, what are you doing now that
to you guys
are no longer chasing you?
I yell out, "Go fuck yourselves!"
One of them, you know what?
God damn it!
I'm still raged. I don't care, bitch. I'm
Does a
gonna kill
14
this guy.
does a 14 hit?
14 does not hit me.
Okay, great. One of them throws a bottle back at you. It misses.
I'm gonna find you. I'm gonna find you. I'm gonna kill your family.
All right, hold on.
I just place a hand on his shoulder and I just look
All
at him dejectedly
right,
and I
11
say,
doesn't hit.
"Party God
Once you say
commands
that,
you to
the
stop."
guy standing next to him also turns around and throws a bottle at you.
You all suck. You should all kill yourself.
Fucking
Can I walk up behind
absolutely
Hitler and just
fuming
pick him
over
up
there.
and carry him in the other direction?
Yeah, carry your little manlet friend.
You are so
I'm
lucky. Bilter
completely
doesn't want
butt-ass
to.
naked, by the way.
You're so lucky. Bilter doesn't want to knock you out again.
That's so funny.
I want. Okay, I start making my way back to the shop.
Yeah.
Completely ignoring the new guy because I don't even know who he is.
Yeah, the new guy has said nothing. He's just slowly following from behind you guys.
Is he, or is he just brain dead? Or did he get shot and killed?
Out of
Is he just
character, I
dying
have
on the
zero
floor?
fucking idea. He was here one
Isaiah
second,
had
and
a
now he's not
fucking
here.
stroke.
He is actively dead, but in real life.
Guys,
Anyways,
assassination
carry on.
live on camera.
Anyways, you guys are walking back. You look over,
I'm
and
back. I'm
most
sorry.
of the smoke has dissipated.
Oh, now you're back.
Now
he
you're
shows
back.
You're back.
You missed the party gods
had family-
fall and rise.
I had an issue with family. Relax.
He didn't say shit to us
I
while you
literally-
left. He
I
just
did. I said I'll be
literally-
right back. I literally said I'll be right back. It'll be on the recording. You can look back.
It
at
is.
I
You
literally
never said
nearly
that.
died.
I did.
I was
It's on
hoping
recording.
you would back
I said
me
I'll
up, and I nearly
be
got
right
That,
back.
it was pretty funny. Like, as soon as you left, Bilter was like, I run in, but I got this guy behind me. He'll help, right? And you just sat there and jack shit as he got jumped.
Yeah.
So anyway, yeah, you guys walk back over to the Dragonborn. He's just like, that was pretty dumb. You notice as the
gonna
smoke
punch this
is,
guy, I
is
swear.
slowly going down, though.
Okay, yeah. So we're walking back to
Roll
the
my
store.
stats.
You guys walk back to the store. You guys walking back. Are you guys basically just going back to your rooms?
Yeah, I'm at.
Yeah, I
I'm
just
good,
sit.
too.
I just sit naked in the front front room of the
I'm at-
store because I don't
I'm
have
at-
a room.
I'm at 3 HP with no more rages.
Wonderful. Beautiful. So you guys all go back to your room. I assume you're going to bed for the night. It's about 11 o'clock.
I have to, or else if I go out, a light wind is gonna kill me.
Okay.
Yeah. Again. I guess. Can I just wait for the shopkeep to show up and for her to give me new clothes? Because
You already have to go downstairs to set up your tent. So you have to.
Oh
like,
yeah, I have to shut up my tent
sloppily,
in the
drunkily
forest,
try
right?
and set up your tent. Yeah, you set it up right outside the thing. But ironically,
Can I set it up with the partiers?
I was literally gonna say where you have to go set up your tent is where everyone's partying right now. So you'd be walking right back into party.
I'm going to go into the party
Okay.
outside.
Yeah, you
Go
walk
to
out
sleep.
and you notice as Susan is currently walking back towards the shop, holding the deflated sack, as she's just like sighing.
Does she see me just walking by her butt ass naked?
She does, and she's just looks up at you, shakes her head, and then just keeps walking.
Okay, yeah. I go to the partiers and I just go to sleep.
Do you partake in any more beverages and partying, or do you just go set up
No.
a tent?
Can I
Yeah.
can I look out at the stars again now that I'm sober?
Yeah, sure. You lay back on your tent, and as you set it up, there's a little hole up in the top part of it, because it's not a very good tent, but it fits you. And you look out, and you can see the stars above you, and you just watch them for a little bit. As it is very, very loud, and very not.
Can I
calming.
close my eyes and just say a little prayer?
Yeah, go ahead.
I close my eyes and I say, we've been through a lot today. All my friends died. I became the party god, but please ensure that we do not die in those mines. I'm so scared.
Are you saying this aloud or in your head?
I'm saying this aloud, but I'm whispering. I'm saying it like kind of quietly.
Okay. Um, you do your little prayer, and as you look up, you notice as the stars you were looking at, almost shimmer in a way of understanding, and you feel
Okay.
maybe not perfectly secure, but you feel like you were understood.
I go to sleep.
And as you start to drift off, you hear a knocking at your tent as a
How do
faint.
I hear it knocking at the tent?
Well, it's kind of. It's not like a literal knock, knock, knock on wood, but like somebody is like tapping on your tent.
I unzip the little tent fold thing.
It is a skinny, red-haired woman, flush red cheeks, and she says, "Mind if I stay a night with the party god? It's so cold out here."
Okay. I immediately like my I start blushing heavily
Okay. And she
because
enters.
I'm naked, by the way.
Oh yeah,
I'm on a little bedroll.
has absolutely noticed and does not care. In fact, it is encouraged.
Okay.
We'll fade to black on that one.
Yeah, yeah.
Bilter, you
Bravo.
guys go to bed. You and Isaiah, what's your character's
I
name?
don't
You still
even-
never told me what your character. You never gave me your sheet
Oh,
or anything
sorry.
beforehand.
I still have to do the rolls, but Placidus Axe.
Excuse me. Did you just tell me you didn't even make the sheet yet? The thing
I
that
haven't.
you've had
I'm-
2 weeks to do,
No. I've been busy,
brother.
brother. You know I've
It's
been busy.
2 weeks.
Okay.
You sent me a character idea yesterday.
Yeah, I was trying to get to talk to you, but you were working with.
I hate you. Anyway,
You can hate
you
me
didn't
all
even
you
tell me
want.
what your character's name is.
Placidus Axe.
Okay,
Literally what I changed my name to.
whatever placebo effect.
Okay,
So
fuck
you and Bilter are sharing a room, or Bilter, you have your own room. Placebo
Yeah,
Sax has his own room.
I paid for my
You're
room.
right. You
all
absolutely did. You paid for your room. As you both go to bed for the night.
Bilter doesn't even fall asleep on his bed. He just like throws his battle axe on the ground and just passes out onto the floor.
Wonderful. Is there anything else you guys want to do for that night?
Can I just say
Yeah.
that before this night,
Yeah.
Olahorn was 100% a virgin.
Oh yeah. I'm not surprised, but not by tomorrow.
He partied so hardy.
He partied so hard he got that good puss. So anyway, everyone
Was it
say
though?
goodbye. That's the end of the session for today.
Oh, thank God!
As,
I don't think I can handle more.
as we have finally finished the first night of a 1 week before you go into the mines. One full day has occurred.
And we've nearly actually destroyed this town.
Yes.
We.
And
do
by
all
we,
the
I mean
adventures cause this
Olahorn.
much shit.
Yeah, you guys really did remember on this one.
Yep. Anyway, say
Yeah.
goodbye, everyone.
Goodbye.
Fucking get out of here.